Good afternoon, this is Camille Mather for BBC News Kent. I'm at Mackay's printing factory in Chatham with the new management team who took over just 1 month ago. And just yesterday we've had news of an incident that happened on the printing floor where an employee had an unfortunate incident with some machinery. Can somebody please tell me exactly what happened and what's happened to this employee and how it happened?
Yeah, we had one employee working on a machine, got caught unfortunately, and had to be moved to the hospital immediately afterwards.
What kind of machine was he operating?
This was one of the packaging machines, if I'm right?
Yes, please. I can expatiate on that. He was operating the shredding machine, which is not part of the production line actually. So
sorry, can you explain what that means in layman's terms?
We get a lot of rejects from the production line, and after that we try to shred it because of the environmental issues, so that we make it easy for us to dispose later. So that's not part of the production line.
And was your employee, sorry, what's his name?
Rob.
Rob.
Yes.
Was Rob trained to use this machine?
Rob was not trained to use this machine. The gentleman that was trained to use the machine had an issue, family issue, and he had to run off. There's some circumstances behind Rob taking over from this gentleman, and he got into...
Can you give us a little more detail about those circumstances?
I think his wife is pregnant and having some complications, and he had to run home. So he got a phone call, and he had to run home. So Rob took over.
And did he really need to be replaced by somebody who wasn't trained to operate that machine?
To be fair with you, and to be frank, he didn't need to have been replaced. This was something that took place between both of them. The shop management was not involved or informed. It was only after the accident that we got to know about this.
Well, does this not represent a serious management issue for you, that your employees don't inform management when they take unauthorized decisions to operate machinery they're not trained for?
No, I would say that in this case it is an unfortunate circumstances that caused this way to react. Rob was very young, not very experienced, so it happened in a second when he had to take over. It was an emergency case. We cannot blame him.
Well, I hope not. I mean, I think that Rob has lost his arm as a consequence of this accident.
That's right. Yeah, but he's
So I should hope that nobody's blaming him, and the blame is probably being turned on you.
I thought you were asking for some kind of explanation. He is, our thoughts are with him and his family, and it's we're very sad about what happened. We immediately stopped production. We did an investigation on the site. We did a review with all the involved people. And
did you not look at the processes before you took over the company here? Was this not something that you look at when you take a decision to buy out a company?
Yes, of course we did. And not only at this, we have a couple of issues at hand that we are addressing.
And what are those?
For example, the environmental issue, some other more production-related issues.
Such as the asbestos issue that we've heard about?
Yep. Same story. When you take over a company, there is some inheritance that you get. We try to deal with that as good as we can. But some of those issues cannot be predicted, and we deal with it.
Well, I think isn't it your job to put everything in place to predict those issues and deal with them before they happen?
Well, you cannot anticipate something like this. This is a one-off case.
Well, the safety and security of your employees should be your primary concern. This is a company that employs many people in Chatham, and many families depend on.
Yeah, and it is,
of
course, it is our one of our biggest priorities. We have rules and regulations in place. We train our people. This is just something that happens due to a specific circumstance. But we will enforce those rules. We also anticipate anything like this, and it's a big lesson to us, and a very expensive.
We all understand, indeed, we all understand that accidents can happen, but what do you have to say to your workforce who seem to be so very angry with you? Can you tell us why you think that they are so angry with you?
We completely understand that they are angry, and we are angry as well. This is something that goes beyond imagination. You cannot think of something that this could happen in our factory.
I don't think that they're really that angry about just the accident here. I think there are some other deeper issues at work. What do you say to the accusations that a key source from within your company who claims that you're near bankruptcy, that your financial management is very poor, and that you're inexperienced. These are the kind of rumours that are going around and that you don't seem to be able to quell.
Well, we just took over the company, and always in case of such a transition period, rumors are spread around, and there is some uncertainty about new management.
So there is no grounding to any of these rumours?
There's no grounding to any of these rumors. We are financially healthy. We have a very strong relationship with our bank and our customers.
And there's no grounding to the rumours that you might be laying off staff here at Mackay's?
According to our plans and the way we will further develop, there is no reason to anticipate any cuts in the workforce.
Well, that's certainly very good news for the people of Chatham. And well, we hope to hear more about what's happening with Robin and how you're taking this forward. And we hope to hear more about how your management transition goes. Thank you very much. This is Cami Mather for BBC News Kent in Chatham at Mackay's print shop. Yep. So again, a team that is that's together, confident, comfortable, but not too confident, and not too comfortable. So sufficiently awkward and apologetic and sensitive to the situation. Who don't seem to take the questions well, don't seem to be thrown off by questions about the rumours that are going around. They did blame previous management for the issues that they're dealing with now, and perhaps were a little bit vague about the details of the accident. But all in all, again, they had the right information. They had all the information that they needed, the sensitivity and the seriousness to deal with the situation. So I thought it was good.